The tune that we're going to learn today is Red River Valley. And how many of you are familiar with this tune? Make sure I can see you. Okay, some of you are familiar with the tune. So you probably know that it's a song, so it does have lyrics. We're obviously just going to be learning the melody today. How many of you are familiar with the lyrics or have sung the song before? Anyone? Okay, awesome. Marianne, yeah, very cool. Well, this tune, at least the way that we're going to be learning it today, we're going to be learning it in G. So we'll start by just tuning to make sure that we're all good with our strings first, and then we'll play a G major scale. So here's our A. Well, how about we go ahead and play the tune for them so they can hear how it sounds. And I think what we'll do is we'll go ahead and play it through a couple times for you just so that you can hear couple different ways that it can be played. I'll start with just playing the melody without any embellishments or minimal embellishments, and then the second time I'll throw in some double stops and some other things just so that you can hear the contrast and how we can create that style as well. So here we go. And this is a tune that's on the slower side, so we'll keep it that way. 1, 2, 3. So as you can hear, we've got a little bit of variety. We have some room to play with this melody, which is fun, and especially because it's at a slower tempo, we can add some things to the sustained notes in particular. So we're going to be talking about some of all of that today. But let's go ahead and just start with learning this melody. So I'm just going to kind of walk you through phrase by phrase. We're going to go by ear if you're able. I have also included the sheet music in that Google Drive folder that I set a link for. So that has sheet music for all of the tunes that we've done in workshops this far, including the chords as well. So you'll see the chords written out, and then there are also chord charts in there if you're not as familiar with chords, just so that you can get an idea of how those are played on the violin. So if you need that, feel free to reference it. But let's go ahead and start with this first phrase, and what we'll do is we're going to go in more like half phrases. So I'm going to refer to them as phrases, but it's not necessarily what you would think of as a full 4-measure phrase. It's just sections at a time, so that we can just kind of get a little grouping of notes at a time. All right, so here we go. Here's our first phrase. Go ahead and give that a try. Good. Yeah, so really the best way to think of this is every time we have a note that's on the D string, G is going to be our drone string. All right, and then anytime we have a note on the A string, D is going to be our drone string. So we're pulling in that lower string to help sort of give us a little bit of a harmony with these melody notes. Okay, so you can see how it sort of works all throughout there. So go ahead and keep working on that within this first set of notes or these first couple of phrases that we have. So let's first just practice the transitions, just like we did when we were plucking. And we'll just start by playing our G chord, and again we're playing 2 per measure, okay? So here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. C, G. So here we go, we're gonna put it all together. So you're doing the chords, I'm doing the melody. Here we go. 1, 2, 3.